Let's buy a stereo equipment. High-tech model with light switches, laser beams, and speakers. Is 11. Yeah, let's take this one. Your stereo arrives in 12 boxes and takes 6 days to put together. By the time you have it hooked up, production on the unit stops. Your model is obsolete. On the positive side, you now have something you have always wanted: the ability to create minor earthquakes with the simple flick of a switch. Okay. What would you like to pay this with? Let's pay cash. Thank you for cashing. Yep. Yeah. High tech stereo. Nice. Um. Let's try marry. I kind of want to marry. Yes. Small. Mm, uh, country. Yeah. Following happens. Blah blah. No. What the fuck? Your wedding day seems to be going along perfectly. It will surely be a memorable occasion. Unfortunately, your Uncle Harry gets stinking drunk at the reception and falls down, breaks his leg, and has to be taken to the hospital by an ambulance. Okay? Oh. Your wedding night comes and you climb into bed with eager anticipation. Carol is in the bathroom getting ready to join you. The door opens. Carol slips into bed next to you and cuddles into the bend of your warm body. She seems peaceful and at ease. The two of you relax from the hectic excitement of the day. You both fall asleep, tired and exhausted. You don't have the typical honeymoon sex experience, but who? I mean, maybe that's a fantasy. You should have slept with each other before, so. The next morning, the two of you get ready to leave for your honeymoon. How will you be traveling to your honeymoon spot? By plane. The trip to your honeymoon hideaway is a safe and pleasurable one. Your honeymoon is peaceful and relaxing. Any problems you might have experienced on your wedding night are washed away by the peacefulness of your surroundings. This is the start of a lifetime that will be filled with many emotions. There is love, of course, but that will have to be tempered with tolerance. Oh, and now I'm finally married, ladies and gentlemen. I'm married. What a moment in computer gaming history. After all, loving someone who loves you in return is easy. Tolerating her when she's moody and irritable is difficult, and it may mean the difference between staying together or falling apart. Admiration will sometimes be offset by petty jealousy, excuse me. Desire for companionship will sometimes be replaced by a need for solitude. Okay, yeah, true, true. This kind of talk may seem premature at this stage of your marriage, but within the next 2 years, things will start to become very difficult. The newness of the marriage will wear off, and you will have to start coming to grips with the fact that your partner is not as perfect as you would really like. This is not a bad thing, but it is reality. Your ability to adjust to your partner's strengths and weaknesses, and vice versa, will ultimately determine the success of your marriage. Good luck. Oh, thank you, Mr. Computer Guy. That's so awfully nice of you to give me this kind of advice. Please check your resource file to see how your wedding gifts have affected your status. Yeah, why not? Yeah, married to Carol. Yep, not so bad. Yeah, 19,000. Not so bad. Okay. Hmm. I will have an experience with my wife now that I'm newly married, freshly married, so to speak. Your wife has accepted an invitation for the two of you to dine with friends of hers from high school that you absolutely hate. Okay, Tammy, an ex-cheerleader, is still childish and giggly, and wears her hair in pigtails. Hank, her husband, chews with his mouth open, likes to talk about his and Tammy's sexual exploits in public. Okay, get angry. Go and tolerate your wife's friends just to make her happy. Yeah. When you arrive, Hank and Tammy greet you. They are serving English muffin pizzas for dinner. As you walk into the dining room, Hank stares right at your wife's bottom and mentions that she looks like she has nice tight buns. I can threaten to punch him. Ask him if he would be kind enough to evolve into a form that doesn't drag its knuckles on the floor when he was. I will ignore him. Okay, come on. Unfortunately, he only gets worse. You can tolerate it. How can you tolerate this kind of degrading comment directed at your wife? Either you are a wimp or you and Hank are two of a kind. Get with it. Oh, sorry, Carol. But I think you really have some fat ties. Harry Shiner is the kindly old man who owns the candy store next the grade school you attended. Whenever you pass the store, you are reminded of the times you put an extra piece of candy in your hand without charging you. Let you run up a tab if you were a penny or two short, or called your mom to give you a ride home if you missed the school bus. Oh, Mr. Shiner! Lately, when you passed the old shop, you noticed the lights are out. Oh, I'm concerned and will get information about this Harry guy. You ask a school crossing guard if she has seen Harry. She mentions that he has probably gone to Florida for a vacation. This doesn't sound right to you. He usually takes vacation when the kids are off from school, and school is in session these days. Seek more information. You know that Harry's sister lives upstairs from the candy store. You knock on her door and ask about Harry. How do you feel? Anxious. Or, yeah, okay. There's some bad news about Harry. Last month, he found out that he has cancer. Okay. The doctors say that he doesn't have much longer to live. Express his sympathy and go visit him in the hospital. When you get to Harry's room, you can hardly believe it is him. His face is grey and his eyes are half closed. There are tubes in his nose and mouth. He seems to recognize you but calls you by a different name. There have been so many children in his life. You speak with him for a few moments, but as you chat, Harry falls asleep. Okay. You excuse yourself, but as you walk out of the room, you hear one of the machines make a shrill beeping sound. Two nurses walk quickly toward Harry's room. A doctor is called over the hospital intercom. By the time he arrives, Harry has already stopped breathing. Oh, that's sad. And now I'm kind of interested if this affected my status somewhere. Nope. But gentleness is kind of low at the moment. Maybe because I let this guy call my wife names. Not sure. Okay. Oh, I can't play this item if you're married. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I really didn't know that. A wild driver cuts you off on the highway. No, I think that's not good to go after for revenge. And since I know there is this one situation you can die in a car, I won't provocate this here. I will let it go. This person is a crazy man. He had a gun and would have tried to kill you if he had... See? What I said. If you had messed with him. You were smart to hold your temper, even though you would have liked to run him off the road. Yep. I'm such a great guy. What next? This one. I'm sorry, in order to play through this vignette, you need to have a steady relationship with a girlfriend, please. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I might have married a little too early. Oh yes, let's take this one. One of your friends is getting married next Sunday, and you have been invited to his bachelor party. The best man for the wedding has hired a performer for the evening. Her name is Helga, the Norwegian torch. Oh. Her talent is taking off all of her clothing, dousing herself with a flammable liquid, setting herself ablaze, and dancing until the flame burns out. The most amazing aspect of the performance is the fact that she damages neither herself nor the immediate surroundings. After Helga's performance, she relaxes with the people at the party, wearing nothing more than a black G-string. Again, a G-string. At various intervals during the night, she whispers to a different gentleman at the party, leaves the room with him for about 10 minutes and returns. She leans over and whispers in your ear that she would like to perform a very bizarre sexual act with you. No, I'm not Esther. I'm married. I'm married. This is an experience that could have left a long-lasting impression on you, in more ways than one. Many of the people who went with Helga that night were left with a souvenir of the experience. Fortunately, with a few shots of penicillin, it went away. Okay. All right. Ah. Well, this game, I mean, all in all, it is kind of interesting to play. Although it's a lot of text, it's really a lot of text. Jeez. Oh, let me just drink something quick. Very nice. Whew. What now? Let me think. Do I want to go to college? No, I'm still creative, right? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No, no. Oh, no, okay, okay. What next? Oh, I would like to have a child. Why not? Would you like to have a child by trying to make your wife pregnant? Yep. I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Try it again. Come on. Okay, one more try. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. I kind of want to have it. No, 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 no. I will have an experience with her. Your wife has come up with a system for taking care of household chores. You will cook 3 days per week and she will cook 4. When you're not cooking, you will wash the dishes and vice versa. How does this sound to you? Sounds fair, I think. Democratic. Fine. So what's for dinner tonight? Okay. No. Try to have a child. No luck. No luck. What's wrong with me? No luck. Oh, let's adopt a child that doesn't care. Adopting a child can be complicated and difficult. You must also pass strict screening requirements. Do you want to continue? Yes, I so desperately want a child right now. It doesn't matter if it's adopted or not. Uh-huh. I'm sorry, you do not meet the requirements for adoption from this agency. Thank you for trying. Okay. How much is a loan for a house? There's several types of houses from which you choose. Okay. This all is kind of expensive. I will not do it right now. The thought occurs to you that it might be interesting to travel to a faraway place for a little while and experience new things. Someone should suggest joining the Peace Corps. Simulated turn. No, the Peace Corps. I mean, I'm not earning that badly, so dismiss. It might have seemed like an interesting thought, but it's not anything you would actually do. Okay. Oh well, you're about to spend the afternoon catching up on some work when your steady partner reminds you of a promise you made to go shopping with her to pick out a birthday present for her mother. You did promise, but right now catching up on your work seems to be a higher priority. Your partner doesn't seem to understand this. She keeps saying, "You promised!" Come on. Or go shopping. You would really like to stay home and do your work, but you don't want to make your partner upset by going back on your word. After you turn home, you can talk to her about her feelings. I think this should be possible. You tell her that it was very difficult for you to go shopping with her this afternoon because you resented having to do it.